Hi, I'm Mrs.D. Math. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to be covering the volume of triangular pyramids in 7th grade math. So let's go ahead and get started. So you may be wondering, what is a pyramid? Well, we started with rectangular pyramids. If you missed that video, you can find that one linked below. And in a rectangular pyramid, we have a rectangular base, and then we have 4 triangular faces that go around the pyramid. With a triangular pyramid, the only difference now is our base is shaped like a triangle. So in this case, all the faces are shaped like triangles. I do know that the base is going to be a particular triangle where they're going to indicate the right angle with the base and height of that part of the problem. And then your height is going to be the distance between the base all the way up to the tip where the other 3 triangular faces meet. We're trying to find the volume, which is the space inside the pyramid. So for the volume of a triangular pyramid, we have 1/3 BH, and it's a capital B. So again, that capital B stands for area of the base. And I like to think of a capital letter in a formula as needing to do some math to figure out the actual number. It's not going to be given to you like the lowercase letters. So the area of this base is going to be a triangle. So I know my formula for the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. So let's go ahead and use an example and see if we can break this down. So here I have my triangular pyramid. I know a couple of things that are indicated here. I'm going to look first at my base, and my base is down here. I can see my right angle is here. So the base and height of the base of this triangular pyramid are 6 and 6. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my formula. Volume equals 1/3. And then for that capital B, I'm going to do 1/2 times 6 times 6. And then multiply everything times the height of my pyramid, which is 13. So again, that height is indicated by this line going from the top of the pyramid all the way to the base. And they're going to indicate this also with a right angle. All right, so let's go ahead and do some math. The first thing I'm going to do is inside this first set of parentheses, I'm going to find the area of the triangle first. So 1/2 of 6 is 3, and 3 times 6 is 18. So now I've got 18 times 1/3 times 13. So next I'm going to find 1/3 of 18, which is 6. So the last thing I have to do is multiply 13 times 6, 78. So I end up with 78 inches cubed. So we do know that we are multiplying all 3 dimensions together, base and height of the base and the height of the pyramid. And so we do have a cubed since we have 3 dimensions. 78 inches cubed. Sometimes they're going to give you this slanted part of one of your faces. That is not a side length or a number that you need to use for this formula. That would be used if you're finding the surface area, which is another video. Let's go ahead and try another problem. So here we have another pyramid, and I'm looking at the base, which is this part down here, and I can see my right angle is here. So that means that the base and height of my base triangle are 10 and 8.5. And then I can see the dotted line here in the middle indicating the height is going to be 12. So let's go ahead and fill in our formula with our numbers. And remember, this capital B is 1/2 base times height of our base triangle. So 1/3 times 1/2 times 10 times 8.5, and then all of that times 12. So I'm going to go ahead and solve in the parentheses first. So I know 1/2 of 10 is 5. So then I need to do 5 times 8.5. So now let's go ahead and go down here. Volume equals 5 times 8.5 is 42.5. I do have to move my decimal. And then I'm going to multiply that times 12. So now I can also take 1/3 of 12 if I want to make this even easier. And 1/3 of 12 is 4. So the last thing I need to do is multiply 42.5 times 4. Now that I've multiplied, I'm going to move my decimal over one place to the left because I do have one decimal in the problem, and that leaves me with 170 meters cubed. For this last problem, I do have a word problem. A museum is designing a glass display case shaped like a triangular pyramid. The triangular base has a base length of 12 inches and a height of 8 inches. If the volume of the display is 240 cubic inches, will the height of the display fit on a shelf with 18 inches of space? So we do have to do a couple of things here. First, we need to find the height of our pyramid, and then we have to determine, is that going to fit on a shelf with 18 inches of space? So let's go ahead and label what we know. And I can see if I don't have an image, I can always draw one. But in this case, we're going to label the one we have here. So my triangular base, which I can see is here, has a height or a base length of 12 inches and a height of 8 inches. So that's the base. And then we don't know the height of the pyramid. That's what we need to find out. So let's go ahead and plug in what we know. We do know that the volume is 240. It also tells me that it is in cubic inches. So when you see that there, just understand that that means that this is my volume. I have 1/3 times 1/2. The base of the base is 12. The height of the base is 8. And then I'm going to multiply that times h, which is the number I don't know. So let's go ahead and simplify this. So I'm going to do 1/2 of 12 is 6. And I know 6 times 8 is 48. So now I need 1/3 of 48. So I know that 48 divided by 3 is going to give me 16. So now 16h equals 240. And then when I go ahead and divide here, I'm going to divide both sides by 16. So let's go ahead and divide 240 by 16. So the height equals 15 inches. So if I go back to my question, it wants to know, will it fit when there are 18 inches of space? And I'm going to say yes, it will fit because 15 is less than 18, which leaves me 3 inches of space. So I can say yes. Thank you for joining me today. I'm Mrs. D Math. I hope this video was helpful in learning how to find the volume of triangular pyramids in 7th grade math. Have a great day. Bye.